The focus used to be on facilities, and in lots of cases, it was U.S. centric or U.S. focused, where where companies were international. The focus was always seemed to have been U.S. Now that has truly changed, and as I looked at security over the years, I tried to look at what is actually the intent of it, and that's where I consider what I call my organizational resilience program as the nucleus of what I do or what my team does. Security is really about organizational resilience, and we've adopted the motto of enabling business. When somebody says to me, "What does your team do?" in a quick sentence, it's two words: we enable business. And what that really means to us is really having a program that effectively addresses the combined issues of security, preparedness, risk, survivability. And we do that by anticipating disruptions, adapting to events, which creates lasting value. A lot of our customers now, when they come to us and they say, "We trust your product, but what we want to know is, are you going to be able to deliver that product in this crazy world that we live in all the events that are occurring?" Especially we're getting those questions after the pandemic, or as Russia invades Ukraine. Now we have the situation in Israel. Companies want to know that while we trust your what you provide to us, we need to trust that you're going to be able to provide that in a situation where there are disruptions. So I took by looking at that, we need tools in place that we can monitor globally what is occurring. And when I say globally, again, a lot of companies were focused on their facilities or their employees that are assigned to facilities, where now I have employees that are nowhere close to facilities. I myself worked remote in Houston. The closest site that I have is Dallas, 350 miles away. I need to see where all my employees are, and I have a duty of care, responsibility to those employees. So my focus has really turned on, how do I protect my employees? Provide them a safe and secure environment, no matter where they are, whether they're on a site, whether they work remote, whether they're traveling, whether they're attending events. We have that duty of care responsibility wherever they are. And then the resilience program comes into where we build business continuity processes around employees, around groups of employees. Because we may have a very critical employee that lives remotely in a country and they're there by themselves. We monitor the risk around that employee, because if we lose if there's a risk to that employee and they're unable to provide the services that they provide the company, we have to have a plan in place that we can quickly shift those responsibilities somewhere else.